What's up everyone, it's Big Tony and today we're going to be building a moving windmill. I'll start by showing you how to build the structure itself, then we're going to switch over to my brother who's going to show you how to make it spin using command blocks. Let's get started on building this thing now. First we'll do the base. As you can see, it's basically a 7x7 square with logs in the corners. And then each side has 2 logs just like this. We're going to build these logs 3 high on every single side. And there's 3 blocks in between the logs. And I'll put a door here and a door here. Now let's build up the corner logs. We're going to build them up 7 high in each corner. So it should be 4 logs higher than the other logs. And now on the 7th, you can go across with logs like this. And we'll fill in the floor here with spruce planks. Now let's go ahead and fill in all of these walls. To start, we'll just use smooth sandstone. Now we're going to build a roof on each of the 4 sides. All 4 will be identical. So basically on the 3rd block you put a stair, then we'll go up with stairs until they meet in the middle, and put a log in between them here with brick slabs on top. Then go underneath and put upside down stairs underneath, and some spruce trapdoors under the log. We're going to go around and do the exact same thing on all 4 sides. So since all 4 sides are identical, you can make your entryways wherever you want. You can have 4 entryways if you want. And the ones that aren't entryways are just going to be little storage areas where we can store wood or hay or things like that. And once you've got that, we're going to go around to each of the logs, put a lantern hanging off of it, and then a button on the end. Just like this on all 4 sides. And now we can start on the roof for the next part. So put 3 upside down stairs on each side, 1 block apart like this. And go with normal stairs going across. If you want, you can build up the walls. The next part of the tower is going to be circular. So 3, 1, 3, just like this. You can build your logs up a little bit. The 1 block in between the 3s will be logs. Now that'll just make it easier to build this roof. So we're going to go across with 7 stairs on each side, like this, and then you can just fill in those 3 blocks with full blocks. Don't put a stair in the corner, just leave it off. Once you have that, you can put 3 stairs on top of the full brick blocks. And now going across will be logs. You can use you can use oak wood so you don't get the ends of the logs, and then we'll just cover them up with trapdoors. Now we can go ahead and start building up the tower. To start, we'll use smooth sandstone, go up 4 blocks and leave a 1 wide 2 tall space in the middle for a window. Do the same thing on each side. Now once you've gone up 4 like that, we're going to go across with logs again. Just like I said before, you can use oak wood instead of logs. so you don't get the bare parts on the end of the logs. Now we'll go up by 4 more and do the exact same pattern. And build up all the logs to the same height. You can actually go one above, and then we'll do the same thing again. Logs going across. Now let's get some glass and fill in all of the windows. Now once you have all your glass panes in, we can go around to some spruce trapdoors, and we're going to put them across all of the horizontal logs, including on the ends, so you can use wood or logs if you want, it doesn't really matter. Now we'll get started on the roof. First we're going to put some upside down brick stairs. Watch closely to how I place them because it can get a little bit confusing. Now once we've done that, we can place some normal stairs, 3 going across on each of the 4 sides. Now I'm going to build up a frame, so we're going to go up by a full brick block and put a stair on top of that. Then we'll go up by 2 full brick blocks on each of the 4 sides, so going up 2 blocks, and then a stair on top of the 2 brick blocks. Now we're going to go 2 more full brick blocks, and we're going to make a little point on top of the blocks. So grab a brick wall, a spruce fence, and then an iron bar. Now let's fill in the rest of the roof. On top of the log you'll place a full brick block with a slab on top of it. Same thing up here. And we'll put stairs facing inwards like this. Do the same thing on all 4 sides. So again, a full brick block with a slab on top. Full brick blocks there and there. And we'll just do the same thing on all 4 sides. Now the bottom layer of stairs, I did them wrong, so we're gonna make them match the rest of the stairs. So you have to put a full brick block on the inside so there's not a hole. And then you have the stair in the middle that's just normal with ones facing inwards on each side. And that's it for the roof. Now let's make the thing that holds the blades of the windmill. So we're going to fill in this window here, and we'll put a log like this. That's where the blade is going to go. Then on the other side, we're going to fill in this window as well. Put a log like this with a stair on top and underneath, and then just surround it with trapdoors. And that's it. Okay, now for this part I'm going to put it on a faster speed. My brother and I are just going to go around and texture everything. For the smooth sandstone walls, I'm texturing it with birch planks and stripped birch wood. And for the brick roof, my brother is going to texture it with granite. And as I like to do with a lot of my builds, I'm going to put some birch signs around it to look like wooden boards. It just gives it kind of a more run down look. Okay, now we just have a few final details. First of all, I'm going to go around to each of the storage areas. This one I'm just going to put some firewood, some oak logs, spruce planks, and then some extinguished campfires. And lastly, I'm going to throw in some spruce buttons, just randomly like this. Now let's go to the other side. On this side I'm just going to put some random hay bales. And once the storage areas are done, we can go and start working on the blades. So for this video, we're just going to do 4 blades. Each one kind of cycles around with the command block, so it'll look like it's spinning. And the more different blades you add, the more smooth the motion will be. Now to build these, each one has a log in the center and then 6 oak logs with a stair on the end. Except for the third one. The third one is only 5 oak logs with a stair on the end. Each one you'll see has some spruce stairs to make it look more smooth, and then diorite walls on the other side. So hopefully you can rebuild the blades just by pausing the video when you need to, and maybe taking a screenshot. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll answer them for you. And now I'm going to switch it over to my brother, and he's going to show you how this works.
Once all your frames are built, you're going to find the 2 coordinates opposite each other on the first frame. And this will select the frame we want. Now we're going to go over to where we want to put it and find the corner that lines up with where we made earlier. I just made a fake windmill here to help me out. Now we're going to go back to the blocks we marked out before and get the coordinates. The easiest way is to just type it into a command and then press enter. And you can scroll back to it. Now we're going to paste those coordinates onto that block. You'll see I placed it on the wrong side, so I got to go find the corner on the opposite side. My assistant will break that for us. Now that's where we want it, we can get the coordinates, copy the command, and put it into the first command block. So when we activate that command block, it'll paste the first frame onto the windmill. Now we're going to put 1 command block for each frame. If you want to make it easier on yourself, you can use the same command and just change the coordinates a little bit. And since they're all lined up, you only have to change 1 coordinate. The F3 menu helps with that a lot. So you'll see that one's 390 and it's also 390 on my coordinates. This one's 394, so I changed it there. Next one I changed it to 398 to match with the coordinates I'm standing on. And then the last one's 402. Make sure to double check it. Now we're just going to make a clock that goes in a circle. I found the most natural way to do it is with 3 repeaters all set to 4 ticks. I put down redstone lamps so that way it lights up when each frame is put on the windmill. Now we just have to activate the clock. As you can see, each lamp corresponds with a different frame. Now we're set to break the structure blocks we put down to help us mark out the coordinates. If you want to, you can turn off command block output so you don't get the annoying messages.
Alright, now that we got the windmill moving, we just have one final little detail. Just go ahead and put one more log sticking out like this, button on the end, and then surround it with trapdoors. And that's all there is to it. If you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up.
And absolute the most subscribe button!